Hello and welcome back to the channel and also Interlagos, Brazil. Where that would probably sound better if it wasn't said in a Scottish accent. But here we are, here for this week's Race C. Here we're in one of my favourite cars, the Nissan GTR, also repping the Lego livery for Rory Alexander, or his other name, here he is, the man that's got me into making YouTube videos and back playing Gran Turismo. So a nice wee shout out to him. If you haven't checked him out, go check him out. His content is amazing. And a great way to get this race started as we send it down the inside and already gaining a position. But can we hold on to it? We all know I've previous spinning cars in this game, so let's not that move completely over. As we approach the next bend, I'm watching these two up ahead fighting with each other, going off track, but the car we just overtook is now trying to make a move on our left hand side. We stick to the right just to stay defensive, brake a little bit more later and manage to keep the position. Up ahead are at it again. I don't know if this is Wreckfest or Gran Turismo, but you can see he gets sent flying off the track. Makes it easier for us, we get a nice easy position there. Now we're up to 5th. Let's try and catch 4th, but we need to be careful, because you know he does look a little bit dirty. Coming into the first bend, we're looking to recreate what we've done in the first lap. Try and get the inside. It does get the better of us there, but we get a much better run coming out the second corner. Come down the left hand side of him again, looking to see if we can get this move done. We do get ahead of him, but for how long? Because we do know he's got previous with fighting. If you check the radar at the bottom right, it looks like he gives us just a little tap, sending us just off the track. And as you all know, we get punished for it. We get a 0.5 second penalty, which is not ideal in any race. And as we always do, we try and keep our head, but it's all just starting to go a little bit pear-shaped. Here I'm fighting just to try and keep control of the car. I think the dirty tyres have got a slight effect on it, as I was starting to lose it there and a little bit there coming out that bend. And just to distract you as I serve this penalty, can I get you to like and subscribe to the channel? It helps us massively and is very muchly appreciated. Also, check out my TikTok account, which is also BigGGT23, or some GT7 memes. Trying to get my followers up there also, and possibly try live stream when I hit 50 followers. As I almost lose it here, we've been having a great little battle here with the car ahead. Almost had the move done, but as you've seen, he managed just to stick to the outside. But here, he finally loses control and we get the move done. Persistence is key. and surprisingly, only in the 4th lap, we're going to lap the person in 15th, the Spaniard, as he's deciding to go cut the grass instead to actually do some racing. lap 7, we decide to do our pit stop. You don't have to change tyres or fuel, it's just a mandatory pit stop. I do change the tyres myself just to try and do the undercut, get fresh tyres, and ultimately try and be a little bit faster and a little bit more aggressive just to try and catch up. As you can see, there's a big gap between me and 6th. Here we have jumped forward to the 14th lap. As much as I tried the undercut and tried to drive aggressively, I just couldn't close the gap. And I'm not going to have you sitting here just watching me go around the track over and over again with absolutely nothing happening. So, 14th lap now, how can we finish? Can we try and finish strong? As we approach the finish line, as you can tell, it wasn't the best of races for myself. It's a track that I need to spend a wee bit more time on, try and get used to, and ultimately get around it a bit more quicker to be more competitive. But as always, if you did enjoy the video, please remember to hit like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.